I'm just going to say a few things about this. This is not all inclusive. So with binge eating, they say at funerals that there are some people who can't eat and there's some people who can't stop eating because it's so connected. Our stomachs are so connected with our ability to access and feel our emotions. So binge eating can be a way to dissociate, as you said, from feeling. It can be a way to suppress our emotions. It can be a way to do something that is forbidden. If certain things were forbidden, even, if you were only allowed to be happy and you weren't allowed to have the other emotions, it's like, well, I'm going to be a rebel and just do something different. And there can be some freedom in doing something forbidden. But in regards to identity stuff, I think in this regards, it's going to be important throughout the day to be checking in with your younger self and feeling those feelings and listening to her, because you don't want to wait until the moment before this impulse to binge eat. There's too much magnitude of stimulation at that point to be able to begin these techniques. You want to start doing this slowly, and then these should happen less often. And even right before the impulse arises, you can still check in with her. What do you feel? What do you need? Those are great questions to ask. What you feel is, going to need space to be seen and heard. It doesn't need to be suppressed with food. And so that's why it's really important. What do I think I need and what do I actually need in this moment? So then there could be deeper identity stuff around this, that because I'm not allowed to express feelings, this means this about me. I'm not allowed to express feelings other than happiness, but I do have these other feelings and I'm aware of them. So something must be wrong with me. And if something must be wrong with me, I don't want to feel all the shame that arises from that all the time. And so when I suppress these emotions with food, I am able to get some temporary relief from that. But to cut this, identity belief at the root, we want to question that identity, if that is the identity for you, underneath all of that. And then we want to, that's the long-term resolution, but clipping the branches of believing thoughts along the way, disproving those thoughts, it's going to reduce the magnitude of the problem so that you can get more space with which to observe it and witness it and see it. And when it becomes more manageable, we can start going into identity stuff with that. Does that make sense? Yeah. And just listen to this recording again, okay? Because that was really deep, okay? Like that's the path, okay? But you probably want to write down the steps that I said and maybe even draw a tree and, put where the beliefs are and the branches. That would actually be a cool project for us to do.